School Tigers versus the Haywood Tomcats here in Ripley, Tennessee.
Out of the tunnel, here comes the Tigers!
Tigers of Ripley. Appreciate you all tuning in today. You're rocking with the BTSC 365 podcast on behalf of the Ripley High School Tigers. It's a good day to be a Tiger. It's a good day to be a Tiger. Live at Tiny Knee Stadium, Jim Fitzhugh Field. The Tigers just came out. They're ready to rock and roll, man. It's a good day. It's a real good day. It's a good night for football. It's a good night for football. It's a great night. The weather's nice. It's been raining all week. But now the rain is gone. Sun been out. It's cool outside. Been 70 degrees. It's a good night for football, man. We got the Tomcats from Haywood. We got the Tigers from Ripley. Both donned in purple and white. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. It's been a minute. I hadn't been back here for a football game on a Friday night in a long time. I'm a proud alumnus tonight. So we're about to get it kicked off here shortly. Oh yeah, looks like the Tigers will be kicking it off to the Tomcats to start this first quarter. I like these jerseys the Tigers rocking, man. A lot done changed around here in the last 12 years. The helmet's nice. Deion Sanders said if you look good, you play good. So they look good out here. Let's see if they play even better. They've already qualified for the playoffs. Tomcats come in at 2-4. Tigers come in at 3-3.
Tomcat fans, are you
I hope
ready
you're ready
for some
football on this beautiful Friday night in Ripley, Tennessee. Bands doing their thing. They got the Tiger Pride section over here. Great vibes. The cheerleaders look like they're ready to give it all they got tonight. And the Tiger already out here messing with people. The mascot already out here messing with people. And they ready. They are ready. I'm excited, man. I don't think the people out there listening right now understand how I'm feeling right now. I done done a lot of things in this. I done done a lot of things. But this is my first time broadcasting for my high school, my school. You know what I'm saying? Proud to be a Tiger. Referees getting them ready. Hit it off. It's time for the kick.
Here we go.
Let's see what we do. Let's come out the gate and let's make it happen on this opening kickoff, man. You got to win in all three phases of the game if you really want to win: special teams, offense, and defense. Let's go. It's off. Nice little kick. Let's see. Haywood returning. They get them down at the 38. Get them down on the 38. Good return for Haywood. That was Jacoby Swift on the return. Number 11.
Swift returns the ball to about
Tomcats get it on the 39.
38-yard line. From their own 38-yard line.
They're working with good field position.
Have it first down.
Tomcats come out. Looks like they got two wide out to the right. Two in the backfield with the quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Hands it off. Number 7, Alex Evans with the run.
Evans carries left. No gain. Second down.
That was a nice stop on first down. Second and 10.
Strike that. Second down, 9. Gain of a yard.
They got 1 yard on that carry, man. 1 yard. That's how you come out. You gotta. One thing I know about football: if you can win the battle at the line of scrimmage, in the trenches, you got a good chance of winning the game. Both teams have some big guys out there. Both teams have some pretty large guys out there. Oh, he fumbled the snap. He still got it off. Drop pass by number 11, Swift.
Pass intended for Swift. Complete.
That's one of those plays where if he would have completed that pass, he made something out of nothing. He tried. Evans to Swift. That looks like where they're going. Swift has caught the opening kickoff. Evans out there now. They're doing their thing. It's third and long for the Tomcats. If the Tigers can get them 3 and out early, that's great, especially after their kickoff. That's great. Looks like they got 2 wide right now, 1 in the backfield. Evans takes the snap, fakes the handoff, he keeps it. He keeps it. He got enough for a first down. He's got enough for the first down, and he is off to the house to pay dirt.
Quarterback on the draw, across the field and down
He
into the
just
end
went
zone.
for 60 yards on the Tigers
No
on
flag
third
spotted.
and
That's a
9.
touchdown
No
for the
flag.
Tomcats.
It was 3rd and 9. All he did was fake the handoff. He faked the handoff and ran it to the right. Simple quarterback keeper for a long touchdown. If you're the Tigers, it's not what you want to see after giving up 1 yard on the first 2 plays, excuse me. But it's a long game. But that's not what you want in the big game. I mean, it was 3rd and 9. You could have got them off the field, put your offense out there. It's a rivalry game. Hopefully, they bounce back from that. And still got to kick this extra point and see what goes on with that.
Stanley holds and Baker
That was a
makes the point.
big
With 10 minutes and 56
that was big
seconds
time.
left in this first quarter, Tomcats strike first, 7-0.
Big time. 7-0 Tomcats. That was a big play right there. 10:56 left in the first quarter. Let's see how the Tigers react, though. They got a shot to come out here and do their thing on offense now. But that was one of those plays that you say, you know what, you had to do it. That was a big play. They had to get him on a big play. They called him sleeping. Early. But I think they woke up now. Let's see what goes on now. Tomcats looking to kick off. Got Baker looking to kick off here. Hines really tricked the team with that. The defense
Baker
was sleeping.
sets the ball at the 40-yard line.
The defense was really sleeping on
The
that.
Tigers at about the 12-yard line to receive the kickoff.
Let's see what we got going now, Tigers. Let's respond. That's what they have to do now. They have to respond. Hines with the kick. Pretty decent kick here.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Here's the block here.
Let's see what they can do with that. Okay. All right, Barham. Gage Barham on the return.
Barham on the return of the kickoff.
Ball on the 32 for the Tigers. Decent field position.
32-yard line is where the ball will be spotted from their own 32. Ripley has
Let's see what this Tiger offense looking like. Now. We got some big boys up front, man. Got 62 Brian Taylor on the offensive line. He's a senior. 76 Big David Owen. He's a sophomore. 6'6" sophomore, man. They got some stalwarts up front. Like I said, if you can win it in the trenches, then you got a good chance of winning the football game, man. It's a beautiful night in Ripley, Tennessee, man. Like I said, it's been raining all week. Rain held off for today. Sun's out. Beautiful field. Let's see what they do on offense. Tigers lined up in the shotgun, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback, Mr. Ross, senior quarterback. Hands it off to Moore. Quarterian Squirt Moore.
Cross hands to Moore up the middle.
He had a big game last week. Let's see what he does this week. Young man ran for 262 yards on homecoming against Fed Ware High School last week.
2nd down, 7 Tigers.
6 touchdowns, but that was last week. We on this week. He gained 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7. They lined up again, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback. 2 wide. Another handoff to Moore, up the middle, up the gut. He tried to make something out of nothing. Looks like he lost a yard on that one.
Ball spotted at the 35.
It'd be 3rd and 8 on
It's
that
3rd
one.
down.
Now the Tomcats had it 3rd and long, and they bust one open for 60 yards. The Tigers got the same opportunity. Let's make a first down here. See if the Tigers can get a first down on this one. Keep the defense off the field and keep it moving. 2 in the backfield. Quarterback still working out the shotgun. 2 wide. Takes the snap. Drops back over the middle. Oh, there it is. Tiger first down. To Cedric Maven.
Complete across midfield.
Senior wide receiver, Cedric Maven. Free safety and wide receiver for the Tigers.
Reception Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line of the Tomcats. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a Tiger first down.
That's exactly what the Tigers needed. They did not need their defense to go out there on the 3 and out. They came out, ran it first two times, and that's kind of what you do. You know, you're filling them out on offense. See what the defense is bringing. Still in the shotgun. Ross takes the snap, hands it to Moore. And he got slowed down. He got somebody grabbed him by his jersey, but if he wouldn't have caught him by the jersey, I think Moore would have been gone. Another big run by Squirt, man. Another big run by Squirt. Corterion Moore. Y'all gonna hear his name a lot tonight, I believe. And for years to come, he's just a sophomore. He's just a sophomore. He may be small in size, but he packs a big punch. Tigers offense seems to be rolling pretty good right now. See, Haywood scored on a shock play. It was a nice busted play. The defense didn't. They were just caught off guard. But the Tigers are moving the ball pretty steadily right now. Shotgun, hands it off to Moore again. It looks like they're gonna get a heavy dose or more right now on this drive.
The middle and Juke's right.
Second down for the Tigers. Only picked up 1 yard on that one. It's 2nd and 9. Ball's on the 30. 30 yards to pay dirt.
It's 2nd down, 9, Tigers.
First, you really want to keep the play clock off.
Your stuff is falling apart.
We can shut it down at halftime, Joe.
Tigers looking to move the ball. There's 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in counting. Tigers here on the drive, on the move. Shotgun for Tyler Ross. He takes the snap. Gets him a throw. Oh, off his hands. All right, off his helmet, right off Maven's helmet.
Pass incomplete.
Got to catch those, man. You got to catch those. It went right off his helmet.
Defended by Swift.
Deflected right off his face mask. If we had Sports Center, that'd be on the not top 10. That'll be on the not top 10. Doesn't matter. 3rd and 9. Another crucial 3rd down for the Tigers. Let's see what they do. Last time Ross went to Maven, and he was able to make something happen. Let's see what they do this time. 3rd and long. Bobble snap. Ross under pressure. He's got a flag on the play. It's probably going to be a hold on that one.
Brought down. There is a flag on the play.
Ross bobbled the snap. That play there, it was in the water from the start. The gloom and doom.
Start just holding stuff.
Let's see what this call is. It more than likely will be a hold. It was thrown in the area of holding. Let's see here. Referees are getting it together. Looks like there was a hold on the offense. Penalty was declined. 4th down. Looks like they are bringing the special teams out. They're bringing the punter out in the game. Gonna play the field position game. Are they? Oh no, they're kicking a field goal. I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody else has seen this kicker, but in warm-ups, he was making them from 50. He made one in 52 in the win. He's a junior. Hawkins is on he's back. The hold is good, snap is good, and the kick is no good. A little low. Kick was a little low.
Hawkins kick just a bit short.
He's not 100% from what I was told in pregame, but in pregame warm-ups, he was making 50-yard field goals.
From their own 20-yard line. With 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first quarter.
The Tomcats will take over on the 20. In high school football, the ball is not placed where the kick is missed, so that's good for the Tigers. A missed field goal doesn't really hurt them that much.
If somebody caught that and ran it out, it didn't have time for anybody.
But that was a try.
That's right. That's right.
That was a good try right there.
I got you. Yeah, that's right.
Haywood on offense in the shotgun. Handoff. Oh, he gets caught. He's caught after a short gain.
31. on the carry.
Reed on the carry. Tackle made by Dixon. Looks like it's a gain of 5.
Second down 5.
Second down 5 to go. Tomcats come back out. You see a lot of pistol and shotgun offense here tonight on both sides. One in the backfield. Inside handoff.
Ball carrier juice.
That's close to a first down. Looks like it's 3rd and 1. This is another big third down for the Tigers. Can they get off the field on this one? Last time on 3rd and long, they gave up a 60-yard run for a touchdown on a quarterback keeper. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Tomcats lined up again, 1 in the backfield, 2 in the backfield. They may go fullback here. They keep it simple. They got an inside run. Oh, he got another one. And it's another big gain on 3rd down on the ground game.
3rd down gain to the 45-yard line.
Evans with the run.
That was Evans on the carry.
For the first down for the Tomcats.
First down Tomcats.
One thing I have noticed early in this game is that the Tomcats are dedicated to the run. They have not, I don't think they've attempted one pass. They may have attempted one pass and it was incomplete, from my knowledge. But all the other plays have been run. They made a 60-yard touchdown run. They have 1 incomplete pass. They've been putting it on the ground, and they've been putting it on the ground well. So we shall see how this continues to go for the Tomcats. It's 1st and 10. Another quarterback keeper. He stopped after a short gain. Looks like he got 4 out of that one. Hines with another rush. This has been steady right here. The ground game is what you see. The Tomcats are dedicated to the run. Now, when you keep running like this, you know what comes next. You know what comes next. It's always, my mentor always told me, you got to be ready for 2 things. You got to be ready for the double cross. And the double cross in this situation would be a play action pass. You run it enough, and he got another inside handoff. That is another tough run by Evans, man. Evans is a tough running back, man.
Evans on the
Tomcat first down.
Moves it.
Another first down for the Tomcats. They're running the ball pretty steady, man. It's a regular dose of the run. They're getting a big dose of the run right now. You're gonna rock them to sleep. You are gonna rock them to sleep. 4 minutes and 15 seconds and counting in the first quarter. Haywood versus Ripley. Tomcats on 1st and 10. Hines takes the handoff. He gives it to Atkins. Ooh, big hit right there. That was a big tackle. He got a first down. Evans on the carry, but Tyler Ross gave him a nice one. Tyler Ross put a lick on him at the end. He made him feel him.
It's 1st and 10 Tomcats.
Now you're inside the 40. You've been marching it pretty regular down here with the run.
Come on, let's don't get more than a touchdown behind.
The play action is in play. It's always in play when you're running the ball like they're running the ball. Let's see here. They're heavy in the backfield. It's a quarterback keeper. Good stop by the Tigers right there on 1st down. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. No gain on that play.
No gain on the play. It's
2nd and 10. The clock is still running. We're almost approaching the 3-minute mark here. Tiny Knee Stadium. We are live. We are live tonight. Jim Fisher Field. Come on down. Bring the family. You got enough time to catch some more Tiger and Tomcat action. Tomcats lined up to take the snap. Heavy in the backfield. 2 wide. He hands it off. 31 to Reed. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and short. Looks like we're right at the 25-yard line.
4-9.
But we are in 4-down territory. We're definitely in 4-down territory for the Tomcats, man. They have been running this ball down the Tigers' throats. And the interior line for the Tigers, what I noticed, aren't as big as this interior line on the O-line for the Tomcats. So let's see what they do here. It's 3rd and 3. I will believe the quarterback is going to keep this one. I could be wrong. He kept it. Hines kept it, and he hit the outside. Another Tomcat touchdown. He walks into the end zone. I told you he was going to keep it. I told you he was going to keep it. They have been playing them like that. They're on the edge. Tomcats with another touchdown on the Tigers. They are up early.
Come on, Tigers.
It's a big lead right now. Nah, not too big. It's only a 2-score game. It's early yet. It's early yet. It's a filling out process, and the Tomcats right now have decided we're going to run the ball. The old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Kick is no good. 13-0, Tomcats up. So guess what?
And so with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in this
It's all good in the neighborhood.
It's 13-0.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. You're rocking with the BTSC 365 podcast, live on the location, Jim Fitzhugh Field, Tiny Knee Stadium. Chris Taylor. I'm going to look directly in the camera. Chris Taylor, holla at me. It's a beautiful night out here, man.
Booster Club has Tiger Nation and
It's a
Friday
beautiful
Night
night,
Lights
man.
t-shirts for
Feels
sale
good
for
to be
$20.
home.
They're
Feels
also
good to
selling
be
old
home.
football helmets for $10. How about purchasing? And if you want to purchase any of these items,
Tigers have to step it up big on defense, on offense right now, man. They got to make something happen.
In front of the concession stand.
Tomcats looking to kick it off.
Tiger helmet for only $10. And Tiger Nation and Friday Night Lights t-shirts for sale.
Friday
for
Night
$20.
Lights. You
Support
sure know what to say.
your Ripley High School Tigers.
Offensively, the Tigers are going to go to more. I know that. They may have to mix it up a little bit more because the Tomcats know what they want to
Turner
do.
in position to put the ball in play from the
Tomcats know
40-yard line.
we're going to run the ball, and we're going to run it as much as we can all night long. That's exactly what it looks like their game plan is. Run, 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 and more run.
Bring it back, buddy.
Hold on to the football. Let's go.
Here.
Nice little cut. Nice little cut. Face mask, right? I know they saw it. There go the flag. Boom. I saw it.
Across the 40-yard line. A flag
let's
comes
go.
in at the conclusion of
Tigers
play.
have a good return by Maben. Cedric Maben on their return. He brought it out to the 40, but it looks like it'll be another 15 added on. There's a personal foul face mask on the Tomcats. So that sets up the Tigers for 15 more
Knock it
yards.
off from the 41-yard line.
So now they're in
Markoff brings the ball across
Tomcat
midfield
territory.
to the 44-yard line of the Tomcats. From the Tomcat 44, the Tigers will have it first down.
So after that good return by Maven, the Tigers get the extra 15 tacked on for the personal foul. So the setup already for a good drive here. It's a minute and 53 seconds left. Let's see what we can do here. Tigers in the shotgun. Ross has it with 2 in the backfield. Hands it off to Moore. Great cutback by Moore. Turn it up. And Moore is going to the house. Moore is going to the house. Quartarian Squirt
For the score.
Moore.
It's 7 points.
That's all it took right there.
Tigers.
That's all you're taking you back in the game.
44-yard scamper
44 yards into the house.
by Quartarian Moore, and the Tigers score.
One play, one score. That's all it took. What? They called it back?
What?
They called it back. They called it back. There was a flag on the play. They gave it to him. They gave it back to him. Block in the back
There's a
on that big run.
against the Tigers.
Can't shoot yourself in the foot. It is now 1 minute and 41 seconds left in the game. Quartarian Squirt Moore, he was gone. He was at the house. Pay dirt all day. That right there could make or break you, because now you're gonna either bounce back from that or you're gonna let it get you down. Let's see how the Tigers react. It's 1st and 12, shotgun, 2 wide, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Moore in the backfield with the quarterback. Ross takes the snap. He draws back the pass. Under pressure. Nothing. He's brought down.
About a yard.
Brought down for a sack. The Tigers are mixing it up with the offense. I've seen them drop back for the pass a few times now, and they hand it off to Moore and try to mix it up with a good mixture of run and pass. But that block in the back after that 44-yard run, it's hard to bounce back from that. But I believe that the Tigers have what it takes to make something shake here, as I like to say. Ross takes the snap. Offsides on the Tomcats. A 5-yard penalty. Now
It's offside Tomcats.
the Tomcats are doing everything they can to help the Tigers on this drive.
Down remaining second. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line.
The Tomcats have gotten called for personal foul, face mask,
Second, 6.
offsides. The Tigers got that illegal block in the back. So let's see what happens now. 2nd and 6, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Ross back to take the snap. Moore behind him in the backfield. Hand off to Moore. Up the middle. Looks like Moore got enough for a Tiger first down on that one. Let's see.
Forward.
Let's see where the referees mark it.
Line with a good push.
The clock is winding down. 30 seconds in the first quarter. It's almost the end of the first quarter
Here's
here.
the first down marker, but a bit short. It's
They have it marked as 3rd and 1. That is a tight spot. It looks more like inches in my opinion, but I'm sure that this is going to be 4-down territory, and the Tigers may be content with letting this clock run down. It's only 9 seconds left. I believe they are not going to run the play before the end of this first quarter. Looks like they're going to go into the second quarter down 13-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter.
Inter-county rivalry.
End of the first quarter. It is now 13-0 Tigers. Excuse me, Tomcats.
Ripley on the move. Tennessee certainly not on the move.
13-0 Tomcats in the lead. End of the first quarter. The BTSC 365 podcast live on location. We'll be right back to start the second quarter. Third and 1. Ripley has the ball, hand off to Moore. Ooh, he was stuffed, but I believe it looks like they're going to give him forward progress, man. It looks like they got to give him forward progress on that. What did they call on this one? Are they bringing the chain gang out? They're marking it 4th down. Marking it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down Tigers. 4th down Tigers. It's 4th and 1. That was a tough call right there. I thought he had forward progress on that one, but they're gonna bring the chain game out. Chain gang is coming out to measure this. I think he got the first down. I don't know what kind of measuring they're doing, where the ball placement is, but that looked like a first down to me, in my opinion. But I got a bird's eye view. They're right there on the field. Let's see. Let's see what they do. You are rocking with the BTSC 365 podcast. We're right here live. Jim Fitzhugh Field, Tiny Stadium. Proud alumnus tonight. We're out here on the field. They brought the chain gang out. Let's see what they're going to call this, man. I think Squirt got the first down. What the chain gang saying? Let's see what the chain gang's saying. You know, this reminds me of that time where the Cowboys brought out their index paper. That's a first down. That's a first down. Oh, man. Inches. I think we need the index card out there.
About the nose of a football.
About the nose of a football. Well, you know, we're going to go out here. I believe the Tigers will go for it. I believe the Tigers will go for it. That's what I believe. I think the Tigers will go for it. Yeah, I think the Tigers will go for it on here. This is the position to go for it. The spot of the ball is very, very questionable because, you know, anytime you're on that barely moment right there, they're in the shotgun, it's 9 in the box. It's 10 in the box. Quarterback keeper, it's a sneak. Oh, he got the first down. He got the first down. Nice quarterback keeper right there for the Tigers.
First down.
Tyler Ross kept it for you. It was a bad spot, but guess what? The Tigers got the first down anyway. Tigers got the first down anyway. Now, if you're listening and you're on social media, you're involved in social media, be sure to follow me. If you want to keep checking in with Big and seeing anything else we have going on, you can follow me on Instagram at BIGGZ_house. Or you can like the fan page. You can like the fan page. You can definitely like the fan page on Facebook. Big Talks Sports and Entertainment. Tigers in shotgun. They get the snap more with the handoff. He hits the edge. The only way they can catch him, they have to grab their jersey. They caught him by the jersey. It looks like he was lost 2 yards on that one. It's 2nd and 12 now. He went out of bounds on that one.
Lost 2 and play, second down.
Clock stopped, 10 minutes and 28 seconds left. Let's see what the Tigers do on second down. They've gone to the air a couple of times, or at least attempted to. Ross has been sacked twice. Let's see what they had. They got 3 wide. I believe this is going to be a pass. This is a passing down for him on this one. He has him. Maven with the catch. And the move. Great catch.
Complete.
Great pass and catch right there.
Ross throws it right past the marker.
Tiger first down. They're moving the chains. Moving the chains. Maven with the reception.
Maven on the reception for the Tigers.
Feels good to be home and see a Tiger first down. We're on the way now. Marching down. They're in the red zone or the green zone. Let's see what happens here. Hands it off to Moore. Moore hits the outside. He's tackled again. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what this flag is going to be. Holding on the offense. The Tigers have to back it up out of the red zone. The Tigers just keep getting in their way.
10 yards from the spot.
They just keep getting in their own way. They have, on this same drive, going back to the first quarter, there was an illegal block in the back, which took away a touchdown.
At the 28-yard line.
Now they get out of the green zone, as I like to call it. They're at the 28. It is 1st and 20. The clock is running. 3 wide. Ross has Moore and Hawkins in the backfield with him. Excuse me, not Hawkins. Hand drops back. Pressure. He's under pressure. Pocket collapses. And Ross is sacked for the 3rd time tonight. And Moore is coming off the field. Looks like he's grabbing his right leg. Might be cramps. Hope it's just a cramp.
Second down. Quite a ways.
It could just be the cramps. Might just have to stretch. It is a 13-0 lead for the Tomcats right now. It's 2nd and 24. He fumbles the snap, and he's under pressure. He made something out of a bad situation. The Tigers keep going in the wrong direction. It is now going to be 3rd and 24. He got back to the line of scrimmage, or did he? 3rd and 26.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. We went from being in the green zone to being in.
From
Now they're on the
36.
36.
It's 3rd and 26.
So let's see. So the Tigers have it. They hand it off, trying to make something. Number 20 with the run. It was a big run there by Sakarian Smith.
Smith carries right. Gain of about 19 yards.
Looks like there was a 19-yard gainer. It's 4th and 11.
4th down and still 11 to go.
The Tigers bring out their kicker,
Rawson Hawkins,
Caleb Hawkins.
in the backfield for the Tigers to attempt.
Moore is on the sideline getting stretched out. Looks like it's just a cramp, possibly. Trainer's working on Moore. The snap is good. Kick is up, and it is good.
37.
Tigers get on the board with a 37-yard field goal by Caleb Hawkins.
4 seconds left in this first half. The Tigers have broken the ice.
It is now 13-3. Tomcats leading. Tigers officially get on the board. Moore had a touchdown called back
Thank all our
on an illegal block in the back.
Provide some help.
But we're here this second quarter. Tiny Knee Stadium, Big bringing you the message live tonight. Appreciate you guys tuning in wherever you're tuning in, however you're tuning in. It's a pleasure to be home to call this game tonight, man. It's a good day to be a Tiger. I said a Tomcat. I cannot believe I'm on Facebook Live and I almost said that.
Thank you to Star Physical Therapy for supporting our Tigers. And as always, thank you. Reed on the carry, ball down by Holston.
Reed on the carry. Looks like the Tomcats will have the ball near the 45. 40. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 43-yard line there on their own 43-yard line. And Ripley has the defense back on the field who have gotten a rest. They've gotten a good break. Tomcats, this is the first time getting the ball in the second quarter. So let's see what happens, man. The Tomcats have been running the ball pretty regularly. With ease, I would say, with ease, which isn't a good thing for the Tigers. But let's see what they do on this drive, man. They hand off play action. I knew it was coming eventually. He going over the top, wide open, and he caught it, number 31 for the Tomcats. That was Deontay Reed with the catch. Deontay Reed with the catch. And what did I tell you guys earlier in the broadcast? You run the ball enough, the play action will be there. The play action will be there. They've been rocking them to sleep with the run, and they come out the first play from scrimmage in the second quarter, and they hit them with the play action, and the Tigers weren't ready. Tigers weren't ready. Timeout on the field by Ripley. We're going to take a timeout here while they get themselves together after that big play. 13-3.
Timeout, Tigers.
Tomcats leading. 6 minutes and 36 seconds left in the second quarter. I wish you could. Tomcats back out on the field after that big first down play. We are back. We are back.
1st and 10, Haywood.
I'm sure they're going to be on the ground on this one, though. Evans in the backfield. Evans has the handoff. He's taken down. That's a nice tackle there. Antavius McKinnis on the tackle, the senior linebacker and tight end for the Tigers. It is now 2nd and 10. Now, when you get in the red zone, it gets a little tight normally. It always gets a little tight down here. It's not enough. It's not a lot of space. So your execution has to be on point. But the Tomcats have scored twice on the ground. They missed the extra point, which could come back to bite them. So it's 2nd and 10 now for the Tomcats. Evans in the backfield with Hines. Hines hands it off, and it is another stop for the Tigers by McKinnis, the senior linebacker, with another big play, and that one was behind the line of scrimmage as well.
The stop behind the line of scrimmage for the Tigers.
3rd and long for the Tomcats.
12 yards. 3rd and 12 for the Tomcats.
This Tiger defense is looking to get them off the field without a touchdown. The Tomcats have scored on both of their previous possessions, so let's see. 3rd down, it didn't mean anything on the first drive. Let's see what happens on this drive. It's 3rd and long. Will the quarterback keep it, or will he air it out this time? Let's see what the Tiger defense is ready for. It's a quarterback keeper, and it's a flag on the play, and let's see if this touchdown will stand. But the quarterback has kept it again. There is a key flag out there on the field. Let's see what it is. It's in the area of holding. Looks like they will be bringing that one back. It's going to be a 3rd and long, it'll make it a 3rd and 22. It looks like they're going to call holding on the Tomcats. But if you're watching this game and you're a Tiger fan, you don't like to see that, because the quarterback has kept it on 3rd down and scored twice. And he did it again. And were it not for a hold, that would have been a touchdown. So let's see what they do on 3rd and 22, excuse me. In my opinion, it would be an obvious passing down, but maybe the offensive coordinator is going to say, hey, we can run the ball, see what we can get, and we'll just kick a field goal. But that's too much like right. Too much like right. There's 5 minutes left in this first half. It's been moving here. Fakes the handoff, quarterback keeper, and the Tigers stuff him this time, so it's going to be a long field goal attempt.
Keeps. No gain.
No gain. The Tigers get off the field. The Tigers will be getting their defense off the field, or will they?
On the stop again.
Or will they? It looks like the Tomcats are thinking about going for it. They're thinking about it. And I
Evans as well.
I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to run the clock down, and then he's going to put his kicker out there. But it's 4th and very long. 4th and 22, and the Tomcats are going to keep their offense out there. The Tomcats are going to keep their offense out there. It's 4th and long. Give them a little space if I'm the defense. I don't want anything over the top. They're passing it. It's over the top. And he broke it up. Big time defensive play. Big time defensive play. That was number 20. Number 20 from the Tigers, Sakarian Smith, the junior defensive back. That was a big time defensive play right there. That was a big time defensive play, man. Because they caught him sleeping over the top. Sakarian Smith with the breakup. Smith with the breakup.
On the defense for the Tigers.
Sakarian Smith with a big time defensive play right there. That was big time because he was burnt.
4 minutes and 11 seconds left in this.
But guess what? He made up for it. You got to fight through and play through the ball. That's what they teach you at a young age when you're playing DB. Fight through. Play through the ball. You play through the ball.
Ripley.
Tigers have the ball now on the 25 after the turnover on downs by the Tomcats. Let's see if they can take this offense to another level here. Smith with the run, but he is stopped in the backfield. That's a tackle for loss for the Tomcats. Let's see what happens here. I believe Moore is still out of the game right now, dealing with a leg injury. Not sure when his return will be, if he will return tonight. Smith is also a running back. The DB who just broke up that play is now in the backfield playing running back for the Tigers. We'll see what we can get from halftime as a report on that injury for Moore. Ross with the snap. He catches it. He's out to Smith. It was a tip pass, incomplete. His offense is stalling out at the moment. It's 3 minutes and 33 seconds left right now in the first half. The Tigers are down 13-3, 3rd and 14.
Third down.
Tiger star running back Quaterian Moore is out with an injury at the moment. I'll be in the locker room at halftime. We may get an update on that to see if he's coming back, see what's going on. It looks like it was a right leg injury. At first I thought it was just a cramp, but it may not be. Ross is back for 3rd and long. He takes the snap, drops back, shotgun. He had some time. Over the middle, throw was kind of low and incomplete. He was looking for his junior wide receiver, Hunter Crowder. That was his first target to Crowder tonight. So the punt team is coming out. That's the first 3 and out tonight for either team. The first 3 and out tonight for either team in the first half. The clock didn't move. Let's see what's going on here.
And Shields goes deep for the Tomcats. Ross to punt. Still on that. He's back a little bit this time.
So it's 4th and 14 for the Tigers. Ross is back to take the punt. Ooh, good punt. He barely got it off. And it was an okay punt. Not that there was some pressure on that punt. Punt could have been a little bit better. I'll tell you this: no one will mistake Tyler Ross for the great Blake McAdams. That's what I will say. He's no disrespect to Tyler Ross, but he's no Blake McAdams. When I was in high school, Blake McAdams was a darn good punter, and he went on to play at Mississippi State, if I'm not mistaken. But that's neither here nor there. He got it off under pressure. The Tomcats will take over in Tiger territory on the 48, it looks like. 1st and 10, Tomcat ball. Let's see what they do here. They came out the gate last time with the play action and caught the Tigers sleeping. Let's see if they stick to the run game. Hines takes it. It's a quarterback keeper to the left. He gets to the outside. Block in the back, and the Tigers still stop him after a short game, but it's coming back regardless. It's going to be a block in the back, it looks like, on the Tomcats. Flag on the play. Hines got to the edge, and he had a short gainer, but it's a hold, not a block in the back, but a hold.
The Tomcats.
That's going to bring them back 15 from the spot of the foul. It's been a sloppily played second quarter as opposed to the first quarter where it wasn't any penalties, I don't believe, in the first quarter. Actually, there was one penalty in the first quarter. So we've had a couple of holds. We've had a couple of holds called. We've had a couple of blocking the backs. One thing I know, it's 1st and 25, 3 minutes and 19 seconds left. Tomcats got the ball. Let's see what the Tigers do on defense here. I believe it's going to be a run. Look out for the run up the middle. Oh, play action. Caught on the play action. And he's holding the ball out like he gets rid of it, and he's off the tip of the fingers. Off the tip of the fingers. Hines was holding that ball pretty reckless, too. There was some good defense right there by the Tigers. It's 2nd and 25. See, the Tomcats don't pass the ball much, but I see that they like passing it off of the play action, which is why they ran it so much in the first quarter, in the second quarter. And now it's 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first half. The Tomcats still are up 13-3 here. Jim Fitzhugh Field, Tiny Knee Stadium, Ripley, Tennessee. Tomcats line up in the shotgun. Hines has it. He's looking around. He takes the snap. Inside handoff. A great stop by the Tigers, man. A great stop by the Tigers on 2nd down.
To the right. Stop by a host of Tigers.
Looks like Anthony Webster was in on that tackle. It was a couple of Tigers, but I did see number 7, Webster, come up big. And I'm looking on the sidelines, and I still see number 11, Quaterian Moore. He doesn't have his helmet on. He's standing with his teammates. He hadn't taken his pads off, but he doesn't have his helmet on. He put his helmet on now. Coach Stegall getting him right, letting him know. He may be coming back in the game in the second half or the next possession, but it's 3rd and long right now for defense. They got to get a stop right here. Timeout, Tomcats.
Call a timeout.
They take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Third and long for the Tomcats. We are back. Hines takes the snap. He's under pressure. He flushed him out. He's just going out of bounds. That was a smart quarterback play because he could have either thrown it up and threw an interception or took a big hit. And sometimes you just got to count your losses.
brings up fourth down.
What's your logo? Oh, true.
All right, Tigers take over. Tigers take over now. Well, it's a punt. Excuse me. Little punt there. Short punt. The Tigers could have fair caught that one. It looks like it's going to be on the 31. Tigers will take over on downs. It's 13-3. Looks like it's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Looks like Moore is now back in the game in the backfield after missing the last series. Looks like he's good to go. Let's see what the Tigers do. They have 3 wide out there. Actually, looks like they have 4 wide.
Ball's on the 31-yard
So they're going to spread them out.
First down.
They're going to spread them out. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do here. 2 minutes left in the first half. Ross in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Short throw over to the right to Maven.
Swing pass intended for Maven, incomplete.
Ross has been off a little bit. He's completed 2 passes tonight, but he has been under pressure. The senior quarterback has been under pressure. Let's see what they do. It's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes left. The Tigers, I'm sure, are trying to score before the half. They get the ball to start the second half. I'm sure they would like to get a touchdown on the board. Looks like they've been warning for the sideline for Haywood, which gave the Tigers 5 yards. Appreciate that, boss.
Sideline warning.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. 2nd and 10. Or is it 2nd and 5 now? They're trying to get the down and distance right. 2nd and 5 now. Tigers with the ball. They try to swing pass again to Crowder. It was a little too high.
Oh my goodness.
It was a little late on that hit, but they didn't call anything. It's 3rd and 5 now. Tigers have the ball, 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left in the first half. I know the Tigers want to score to go into the half. I know they want to score to go into the half. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. They still got them spread out here. At halftime, we will go to the locker room and talk to the team, see what the coaches think, and see what his message is to the team. I know they're not happy with the score at the moment, but it could be worse. They came up with 2 big scores early. Inside handoff to Moore. Oh, he is down again. That was a no gainer. There's 1 minute and 54 seconds left in the quarter, in the half, and they're bringing the punt unit out. They are bringing the punt unit out. Ripley has an offensive lineman that's coming off a little gimpy. Let's see what's going to happen here with him. But it's 1 minute and 36 seconds left. They're going to let the clock run down as much as they can. Looks like they're letting it run down as much as they can before they have to kick it. Ross back to kick it. Like I said, he's not Blake McAdams, but let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Good punt. That was a real good punt right there by Ross. No pressure for him. Really good punt by Ross. He pins him back to the 15-yard line. Good punt. Really good punt. Maben is coming off the sideline a little shaken up. Looks like his left arm or shoulder. He's getting checked out by the trainer. Let's see what happens here with Maven.
This week, Ripley High School is celebrating College Out Week.
This has definitely been a game of injuries for the Tigers. Maven is coming off. Looks like he was gripping his right arm. His left arm. Let's hope he's all right going into halftime.
This week, RHS-6
It's a lot of injuries out there, man. There's a lot of injuries out there, but we're going to make it through. It's 1 minute and 8 seconds left.
Our Tigers as they plan their future.
Minute and 8 seconds left in the half. They cannot get caught sleeping. They cannot be complacent on defense. And don't think for 1 second that the Tomcats aren't thinking about trying to score here. They have 2 timeouts. It's a minute left. It's a handoff, a cutback. 31. That is a big gainer. There is a holding call. There is a holding call. There is a holding call there. There is some laundry on the field.
There's a flag at about the...
But that's what I was just talking about. You know that they want to get those big gainers. They want to get those big gainers, man. He caught that edge.
Holding against the Tomcats.
He caught that big edge, and he was almost gone. He was almost gone. So it's a hold. It's 50 seconds left, 57 seconds left, excuse me, in the half. Tomcats bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. That was another good run negated by yet another holding penalty.
57 seconds remain. It's first down.
First down for the Tomcats.
And 10.
Hines takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He keeps it. Nice way to contain that edge right there. Nice way to contain that edge right there. Looks like there is a timeout by Haywood. No need to hold on to the timeouts. They give you 3 for a reason.
Before this first half ends, let's introduce to you the 2018.
Appreciate anybody watching right now. Appreciate you tuning in, however you tuning in, wherever you tuning in. It's the BTNC 365 podcast. We live right now. Ripley High School. I'm home. You feel me? I'm in the booth. Check me out. Follow me on IG. @Biggs_house. Like the fan page that's tagged on the video. I appreciate anybody who's listening right now. Appreciate all the fans. It's a big game, man. It's a rivalry game. Haywood always come out to support their kids, and Ripley's out tonight to support their kids, and it's a beautiful night for football. It's been raining all week. It's been raining all week, like all week. So is my hand in the? Yeah, my hand in there. I don't care. I want to make sure that it's doing right there on the side. Yeah, we good. We smooth. This is how I do. We're live. We're live, man. It's 48 seconds left. Haywood has the ball. They're coming out from their timeout. Let's see what they're going to do, man. Let's see what they're going to do. Will Haywood try again to go for I like to call it the candy shop. Will they hit him with a play action and try to go up top to the candy shop? Let's see. Let's see. Play action. Drop back. He went up top to the candy shop. Oh, and it's off his fingertips, but I knew he had to try to go to the candy shop.
At the 30-yard
It only makes sense. It only makes sense. You got to go. A great Ripley Tigers former player, Brian Flagg, is who I got that going from. He said, hey, you're trying to go up top to the candy shop, Big. They going up top to the candy shop. So they tried it. You have to try it. It's 40 seconds left. It was second down. The DB was beat. But the ball was just a little bit overthrown for that receiver. Just a little bit. So we got him out here. It's 3rd and 10. Another time out by the Tomcats. I believe that's their 3rd and final timeout. 41 seconds is timeout by the Tomcats. 13-3 is still your score here at Ripley High School at Tiny Knee Stadium. It's been other than those first 2 scores, which honestly they just caught the Tigers off guard on the first one, man. I mean, Hines was on a quarterback keeper. He went for 60 yards, and he went to the crib. He went to the house on 3rd and 9. The second touchdown the Tomcats scored was on another 3rd down. It was about a 25-yard keeper by the quarterback. The Tigers had a touchdown called back. Cortelia Moore went for 44 yards, but there was an illegal block in the back, so they took those 6 off the scoreboard. The Tigers went down the field. They had a chance to score a touchdown, but they kept getting penalized. A couple of bad sacks given up, so Hawkins had to go for 3 and kick for 3. But you got to end this half strong if you're the Tigers. You got to end this half strong. You get the ball back. Don't give up any points. But the Tomcats have no timeouts. It's 40 seconds left, 41 seconds left. So let's see how they play here. Let's see how this defense plays. They need the ball back. He had plenty of time. He overthrew.
Pass across.
Bad pass.
Complete.
36 seconds left, and the Tigers will receive a punt.
On the defense.
I wonder if they will bring pressure on this punt,
Swift, the intended receiver.
or if they're going to just play it safe and try to get a good return.
36 seconds left.
36 seconds left. I believe the Tigers have 2 timeouts left, so they have time to try to take a couple of shots. Let's see. I don't know. I believe Kadarius Curry might have a chance to take this one to the house. Let's see. He got the punt. Good punt. He has a chance to return it. Okay. Okay. But he's still fighting. He keeps his feet moving, and he gets over the 50. He gets over the 50. There's 23 seconds left. 2 timeouts for the Tigers. And they have a couple of playmakers, man. Let's see what they can do here. Squirt Moore is going to be back in the game again for this drive. Let's see if Maben does not return on this drive. He came off on the last time.
Actually at the 49-yard line of the Tomcats as the Tigers have first down.
Let's see here. What we got going? 3 spread out to the right.
Safety's not looking this way.
Let's see what we can get going with this one. Drops back. He gets it off barely. Good move. Out of bounds by Gage Barham on the reception. He's a junior receiver.
Timeout, Tigers.
14 seconds left for the Tigers. 14 seconds left for the Tigers.
On that completed swing pass, the ball moved down to the 32-yard line of the Tomcats.
That was a nice catch and run after the catch by Gage Barnum. His first reception of the game. Gage Barnum, the 5'10 junior wide receiver cornerback for the Tigers. So with 14 seconds left, the kicker is pretty good, but he's a little injured at the moment. So I believe the Tigers are thinking 6. They got 1 timeout left. Looks like they're on the 32-yard line right now. Let's see what they do to end this half. With Squirt Moore in the backfield as a big-time playmaker and a sophomore for this team, anything is possible. He may be able to catch him one out the backfield and take it to the house. Let's see. Ross back to take his snap out the shotgun. He catches it. He gets it off, out of bounds. Another catch, another pass and catch to Gage Barnum. It's 10 seconds left.
Goes out of bounds with 10 seconds left in this half.
Looks like it is now 2nd and 4, 10 seconds left. This is the time where the Tigers will have to take a shot. They're going to have to take a shot to the end zone.
26-yard line of the Tomcats.
Watch out for the slot, Justin Riley. If I'm the Tigers, I'm going to the left to Justin Riley. Watch out for this slot receiver. They get it off again. Oh, he drops it. 5 seconds left. This is the time that you bring the kick out. There's 5 seconds left. You bring the kick out. No need. If I'm the Tigers anyway, no need to.
Timeout.
Timeout for the Tigers.
Yeah, I'm going in 13-6, won't you? Yes. We'll get the ball first.
They're about to kick it. I'm sure they're about to kick it. It's no discussion needed for this, really, in my opinion. No discussion needed. There shouldn't be a conversation. We're gonna get this great kicker out here on the field. Oh, Caleb Hawkins. I was told in pregame that he has aspiration of going to Auburn and kick because his father was a player at Auburn. But you're right. He should make a better decision than that. But I'm gonna say that right now. He has to make a better decision. Please don't go to Auburn. But just I know your dad did it. You want to make him proud. But don't do that to your life. Don't do that to your life. He's a little injured, but I'm telling you right now, in pregame, he was making them from 50. So let's see. Ross is going to be the holder on this one as usual. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Halftime for the Tigers,
good.
13-6.
First half comes to an end.
We're going to take you to halftime. You've been rocking with the BTSC 365 podcast, Tiny Knee Stadium, Ripley, Tennessee, Jim Fitzhugh Field. Be back after halftime. We are back live here at Jim Fitzhugh Field, Ripley, Tennessee, Tiny Knee Stadium, 13-6. The Tigers are preparing to take this kickoff to start the second half. It was a tightly contested first half. It's 13-6, like I said. Tigers down by 7. Tomcats ran the ball successfully in that first quarter.
On the 40-yard line. Tiger fans, Tomcat fans, are you ready for some football? Are you ready?
The Tigers are back to take this kick. Let's see what they do.
Here we go.
And we're off. Yeah, not a good kick.
Get around it, get around it.
Bomb on the return. His tackle looked like about the 24, 25-yard line.
Barham returns the kickoff for the Tigers.
Let's see what the Tigers do.
Referee marks the ball at the 25-yard line of Ripley. From their own 25-yard line, Tigers have it first down.
This second half, this first drive, let's see how the Tigers come out. Do they come out swinging? Do they come out jabbing? Do they come out with the power punches? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here now. Let's see what happens here. The Tigers, Ross back to take the snap in the shotgun. He hands it off to Moore. Moore is wrapped up after a short gain.
Moore on the handoff right.
Looks like it might have been a gain of 1, maybe 2. If the Tigers don't want to score, they're trying to do it on the ground, but the Tomcats are sniffing that out pretty. With the exception of that 44-yard run that was called back, hasn't been much success on the ground. They've gotten chunk plays here and there, chunk yardage. But right now, they just want to get a touchdown. They want to tie this thing up here and get them all the way back in the game. More with the handoff, cut back. Okay, squirt.
Moore across the 30.
Tough runs. Tough runs for the sophomore. He's getting up slow. That one leg was giving them issues in the first half for a moment. Let's see what happens here now. He comes to the sideline again with another ailment. More on the sideline. Let's see here. What's going on here? Ross in the shotgun. 2 in the backfield with him. Oh, it's going to be an offside there on the Tomcats. He got a little anxious. There. Number 90 for the Tomcats.
Defensive offside, 5-yard penalty. Down remains 3.
Looks like that was Emmanuel Beard going offsides on that one. Emmanuel Beard gives the Tigers 5 yards. Gives the Tigers 5 yards.
And now
the Tigers
move the chains
first
for
down for the Tigers.
Tiger first down.
Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts right now. Every little bit counts. I can appreciate handoff. Oh, he is stuffed right there. He went in the wrong direction. That was a big time tackle right there. That was number 38, Andrew Reed on the tackle for the Tomcats. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Smith on the carry, Reed on the stop. Second down, 8, Ripley.
So let's see here. Tigers in the shotgun. Ross with the snap. It's a quarterback draw, not a sneak. And he is held up. He keeps going forward, though. He did push himself forward, but let's see how many yards that he was like about 4 yards. Gain of 2 on the
Spotted
play.
at the 40-yard line. 3rd down, 6.
Let's see what happens here. What's the play call? Offensive coordinator Stegall, excuse me. Let's see what he draws up here for his senior quarterback. Does he trust him to put it in the air, or is he going to try to run it on the ground here? But I think it's going in the air. Watch out for Cedric Maben on the outside, number 3. That's been his favorite target. Got a little pressure. Got to get rid of it. He gets it out. It's there. Is there not a flag on that one? No flags thrown. Number 14
incomplete
with the breakup, Kalen Johnson with that breakup. That right there, in my opinion,
Johnson
was another call on the pass interference. That was definitely his hand was on the receiver, and he had his arm, he had his hand around his waist, and he got away with that one. He really got away with a pass interference call, but it's how it is. The refs can't get it all. Ross with the punt. It's a good punt.
Stay in bounds, it is.
Looks like it's caught on the 25.
Ball, strip it. Shields on the return.
Tomcats will get the ball for the first time in the second half with 8 minutes and 56 seconds left.
Maybe makes the stop. The ball is
Looks
being
like-
marked at the 38-yard line.
Looks like the Tomcats get it on the 38.
Tomcats will have it 1st down.
And looks like, let's see here, they're going to come out in the shotgun. One thing I noticed about both of these teams, and much of the offenses, now in high school and collegiate football, nobody goes from under the center as much as they used to. Hand off to number 31 for the Tomcats.
Come on.
Sakavian Richardson. He has a sideline and a touchdown. There is a flag on the field.
Ball carried into the end zone for the
Let's see.
score. There is a
Looks like
flag
that
at
one's
the
coming back.
34-yard line.
Again, another big run given up by the Tiger defense.
Black in the back is the call.
Once they hit that
against
edge,
Haywood.
they're going to the crib, but it looks like it's going to be an illegal block in the back. So that's going to negate that big gain by Haywood, which would have been another Tomcat touchdown on the ground. So the Tigers will have a chance to redeem themselves after a busted play. I don't know if they came out slow or what, but they caught them again. They caught them again. 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Hines to take the snap. Quarterback fake to the running back. Hines on the outside, he makes a move, juke move. Big hit right there by number 55.
Quarterback keeper swings left. Goes down near the 30-yard line to about the 31.
Evans with the tackle.
Tomcat first down.
Bryant Evans with the tackle. Senior defensive lineman. You are rocking with the BTSC 365 podcast. We're live from the Jim Fitzhugh Field, Tiny Knee Stadium. Hines to take the snap in the shotgun. Hands it off to Evans. He is stopped after looks like what could be a 3 to 4 yard gain.
Stopped by a host of Tigers.
They are keeping it on the ground for now. I know in the second quarter they came out with a lot of ground game, but in the second quarter they came out with some more play action. So let's see what they do here. Looks like it's going to be a timeout by the Tomcats.
Tomcats call it. 7 minutes,
First
35
timeout.
seconds left in this third quarter.
While they take a timeout,
Score
I'll
remains
take a short
13
timeout
to
as well.
6. Tomcats ahead.
Tiger Talk. BTSC 365 podcast. We'll be right back. Second and 7. Haywood with the ball.
Second down, 7, Haywood County.
Hines ready to take the snap in the shotgun. He keeps it. He keeps it. It's another flag on the
Hines
play.
keeps right flag thrown in at about the 25-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be a hold on
There's a holding
Haywood.
call
They keep moving it back.
against Haywood.
They keep moving it back. Keep on moving it back. That's what we like to see.
Moves it back to the 34-yard line of the Tigers. And a second down with 14 yards to go. Second and 14, Tomcats.
Second and 14 for the Tomcats. I think I feel a play action coming on. No, it ain't. So
Keep around
they
this
get
corner.
it
Keep
to
around this corner.
There you go, Evans. There you go, Evans. Wrap him up. There you go. There you go. Wrap him up.
Oh, got a man rolling around down. Evans.
Number 92 for the Tigers. He came out writhing in pain.
Evans on the stop the rip.
Let's hope he's all right. Let's hope he's all right. It's a big third down here for the Tigers defensively. It's a big third down for the Tomcats. Tomcats have scored both of their touchdowns on third down and long. So let's see what they do here. Shotgun, Hines in the shotgun. He throws it, tip at the line of scrimmage. Big number 55, Brian Evans again.
Tips that football and it
Now it's fourth and long.
dead to the ground.
You know, Barnes was about a foot away
It's
from
fourth down. Come on, boys. Come on, Mr. Baby.
Tomcats are ready for their fourth and long attempt. He throws it
We
deep.
got this.
Oh! That was a big time catch by number 10, Taylor Shields.
Complete. Oh my goodness.
That was a big time catch right there. Taylor Shields went up and got it. That's what we like to call mossed.
Shields makes the reception for Haywood.
That's what we like to call mossed right there. That's what we like to call mossed. He is now on the 2-yard line. That was a big time.
There we go. There we go. That's our white Tigers.
That was a big time catch right there, but that was a stop. It is now on the. Looks like they backed him
Also on
up
the
there.
play.
It is now 2nd and 4. This is definitely a time where you might want to have a spy on number 2, Hines. Hines has burnt this defense a couple of times on the edge, and this would be the time where number 2 will keep it. Let's see here. Come to the outside, you got to pursue.
Matter, baby.
Nice. Oh, they called that a touchdown.
Tomcat touchdown.
That is a touchdown for the Tomcats. It is now 19-6 here at Tiny Knee Stadium. So now you're looking at it where it's 19-6. Tomcats leading here in Ripley. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. If they make this extra point, it'll be 20-6. Still a 2-possession game, 2-score game. They're not out of it. The defense did step up, but not when they needed it to.
The point after.
Another
It's
point,
good.
point after is good for the Tomcats. This defense was playing
With
tough
5
and playing
minutes
hard.
and 30 seconds.
They gave up a
in
big
this third quarter.
time, heartbreaking,
25
back-breaking, not
6.
heartbreaking, but back-breaking 4th and long catch by Taylor Shields, excuse me. And when you do something like that, when you give up a big play on 4th and long, and you get it on the goal line, it kind of takes the wind out of your defense, which we saw it in the first half. They gave up a big run on 3rd and long, and that's what the Tigers have been doing here tonight. Haywood hasn't outplayed them more than they've made bigger plays when it counted the most. You know, when they needed a big catch or a big run on 3rd and long, 4th and long, they've gotten it. So Tigers are about to come back out on offense. They're about to get this kick now.
Turner sets the ball at the 40.
And let's see what they do, man. Is this offense going to get in the end zone? Another short kick. You got a block on the outside. Looks like he made it to the 44-yard line.
Borrow.
43, 44-yard line.
Returns that football.
So with 5:28 left to go in the 3rd quarter, the Tigers take over on the 44. They get good field position.
To the 43-yard line.
Now it's all about, can they execute? Can
From
the
their
offensive
own
line
43, your
hold up?
Tigers will have it first down.
Can the offensive line hold up? Will the quarterback make the right throw? Will the receivers execute and make the catch? Haywood has made the bigger plays, the bigger shot plays. They've gotten to the outside. They've gotten to the red zone. They've made tough catches. Can the Tigers get out of the way and make a play? Sack by number 34, Tretavious Green from Haywood.
Green on the sack of the quarterback for the Tigers. Loss on the play.
When your quarterback holds the ball too long, these are the types of situations you get
To the
yourself in.
39-yard line and 2nd down.
It was a pump fake. I don't know what he was looking for on the outside there. Maybe it was a miscommunication with the receiver. He had an open man, but he didn't pull the trigger. And you cannot be trigger shy. You got to pull it. You can't pump fake your life away. So let's see what he does. He hands it off to the inside to Moore. Squirt gets it. Squirt's been bottled up, man. He's been dealing with a little injury out here. He's been off and on the sideline.
Right up the middle. Getting
3rd
about the
and
40-yard
long
line.
for the
And
Tigers.
3rd down.
3rd and long
Coming
for
up.
the Tigers. Now this is the down and distance where you haven't seen them do much. They haven't made much happen on 3rd and long. So let's see what they can do here. Let's see. Ross back to take the snap out of the shotgun. He has Moore in the backfield, 4 wide. Offensive line holds up. He's under pressure. He gets to the outside. Ooh, he takes a big hit by the Tomcats. Emmanuel Beard with a big hit on Tyler Ross. And the Tomcats defense is really coming to play right now. They doing what I like to do. They've turned up on them. They got to stop. It's a 3-and-out right now.
It's
The
4th
Tigers
down for the Tigers and
are
11.
looking demoralized. And
Punt formation goes Ross.
I think the Tomcats are trying to smell blood. It's 3 minutes, 28 seconds. They're only up 14, but you can tell when the momentum
Shields
shifted.
deep for the Tomcats.
Ross back to punt. He took a big hit. Let's see how he punts on this one.
Movement on the line.
There's a false start on this punt attempt, so it's going to back up the Tigers a little bit. It looks like. Oh, that was offside. Offside.
Offside call against.
It was 4th and 16. Now it's 4th and 11.
It's still 4th down, but the distance goes to about 6. It's 4th down 6.
It's
For the
4th and
Tigers.
6. So let's see what the Tigers do. What kind of punt are they gonna do?
Go for it, 4-1.
The quarterback is the punter, but I don't think they're gonna try anything tricky. Good punt, line drive. He catches it. Good blocking for the Tomcats. And number 10 gets to the outside, Taylor Shields. That's a great return for the Tomcats.
45-yard line.
Great return for the Tomcats. There was a flag on the play late.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what that flag is. Looks like it's going to be on the Tomcats. It's going to be on number 90 or 91. Looks like it's going to go against Young or King. You are listening to the BTSE 365 podcast
Blocking the
live
back is the call
on behalf of the Ripley High School
against
Tigers.
the Tomcats.
Thank you all for tuning in whenever you're tuning in, however you're tuning in. 2 minutes and
Ball will
53
be
seconds
marked
left
at
to go in the game.
38-yard line.
There was
of the
an illegal
Tomcats.
block in the back
From
for the
that spot,
Tomcats.
Haywood, first down.
The Tigers aren't out of the game. They're only down 14. But they have to play with a sense of urgency. They have to play with an edge. I talked to number 55 in the locker room, Brian Evans, and he told me, he said, look out for me in the second half. He's made a couple of big plays, but they need those defensive backs to step up. But I think they're going to get a heavy dose of the run right now. Inside head off to Evans. There you go. Meet him at the point of attack. Meet him at the point of attack. Big time tackle right there by number 24 for the Tigers, Antavius McKinnis.
McKinnis on the stop.
McKinnis and Bryant have made some big tackles in the backfield and up front.
Yard.
They're going to need some help from those other guys. They're going to need some help from those DBs. They're going to need some help from those other defensive linemen. But they can't lose containment on the outside. That's where the quarterback and the running backs have done most of their damage, on the outside. It's a fake handoff. Hines keeps it.
Pushing.
But they lose containment again, and he makes another big run, and that guy right there, number 2, DeAndreas Hines, does it again.
Carries.
He makes a few, not a
For the
couple.
Tomcat, first down.
He gets to the edge. The Tigers defensively break down. It's a minute and 56 seconds left. It was a big first down by the Tomcats. There was a big first down for the Tomcats. There was number 56, Tyler Rogers,
48-yard line of Ripley.
a senior defensive lineman,
First down.
can be seen talking his defense up.
Goodness.
The Tomcats are trying to put their foot on the gas right now. High snap, inside handoff. Looks like he picks up about 4 or 5 yards on that one. That was Alex
Whistle
Evans.
blows, flag flies.
Let's see what's going on here with this flag. Another flag against the Tomcats. I see them backing up. What's the call on the field? Personal foul. Oh, personal foul on the defense and a personal foul on the offense. So offsetting penalties. Let's see what's going on here. So
Fouls against both
still
teams.
first down, or second down, excuse me.
We'll replay that second down from
Second and 10 for the
the
Tomcats.
44-yard line.
1 minute, 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tiny Knee Stadium, Ripley High School, Ripley, Tennessee. It's a beautiful night for football, and the Tomcats have dominated this game so far. Offensively, the Tigers have never really gotten anything going. Tomcats have been giving them a steady dose of the run. Handoff number 7, and they slip them up, they catch them up right there.
Evans carries
Another
right.
flag on the play.
Another late flag in the defensive backfield.
There's an injured Tomcat on the field. Number 52 from the Tomcats is coming up limping. That's Kendall Bond. Flags came flying at the end of the play. Not sure who this was going to be on. I saw something late, but I don't know. I don't want to say, I don't want to speculate. Speculation. It's a word.
Unsportsmanlike
It's
against
a word that I like to use a lot. We don't want to speculate on that. We don't want to speculate. Let's see. Personal foul on defense, and another personal foul on the offense.
offset.
So they offset again. It's getting chippy out here.
Personal foul against Haywood.
It's getting real chippy. So it was 2 personal fouls against Haywood
3 personal fouls on the play.
and 1
offsetting
against Ripley.
plus an additional 1 against Haywood,
I hadn't seen that
which
before.
moves the ball back 15
I hadn't
yards
seen that before.
from the 35.
I've never seen 3 personal
Sets the ball
fouls.
right at midfield,
On one
the
play.
29-yard line
2 on one
of the
team.
Tigers.
But it's getting chippy. At least the Tigers are fighting. They're not trying to lay down right now, but it is second and what do they call it?
There's a late flag. No, excuse me.
They're just throwing flags everywhere. They're just throwing flags everywhere. They throwing them after the play, before the play.
Markers indicate third down at
3rd
11.
and
3rd
11
and
for the-
11 Tomcats.
For the Tigers here, Tomcats, excuse me. They might go for it on 4th down anyway if they get play action.
Pick one, boys.
Taylor Shields drops it. Taylor Shields drops that one. Taylor Shields, the same one who made that big play on 4th down, drops a big time 3rd down right there. It looks like the Tomcats are going to bring the punt unit out. They're not going to play around. They're going to punt. Are they?
Anderson on the
Yeah, they're going to
defense.
punt this ball. They're
It's
going to punt
4th
this
down.
ball. They're not going for it on this one. It's 4th and 11, 53 seconds left. Let's see what the Tigers do, man. They said Cedric Maven back there to receive the punt.
Maven deep.
I, for one, would like to see a good return on her, but he had a lot of time to punt that one. So high
Boys,
punt.
come on, get it.
Maven just let it roll. He just let it roll. He just let it roll. He let it roll, did not field the punt. Tiger offense back on the field.
All the way back to the 10-yard line.
Let's see what they do. It's a long field. They got 90 yards to go. Can the Tigers get something going on offense? That's what I want to see. Can the Tigers get something going to give them some productivity, to give them some hope here? They're only down 14, but they have to score in short order. You can keep saying only, but it's almost the 4th quarter. So now it's time to like crank it up. You gotta crank it up. It's 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They need something positive. Let's go to the field and see what they got going. Hands it off to Moore. Moore is bottled up right there. There's a gang of Tomcats.
Runs into a lot of traffic.
33 seconds and counting.
30 seconds in the quarter.
Not sure if the Tigers will run another play or if they're going to just let the clock roll into the 4th quarter and start fresh. Let's see what they do here. Let's see what they decide to do. It's 15 seconds left. I don't think they're going to run a play. They might try. Are they going to try to run a play? They ran a play. He's back to throw. Overthrew and intercepted by the Tomcats. The first turnover of the game for
intercepted by Haywood.
for the Tigers. Ross was intending to get it to number 10, Hunter Crowder, but he overthrew him, and number 11, Jacoby Swift made a tip interception. That was a nice interception. I must say, that one right there is going to be that's a big turnover. That's a big turn. They just punted the ball.
The 3rd quarter is history.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, start the 4th quarter, it is now 20 to 6.
6 Tigers.
That was a big time turnover right there. That was a big time turnover right there, man. It's now 20 to 6. Field flips. This is why you punt the ball on 4th down. This is why you punt the ball. Tomcats with the pass. Oh, big catch, touchdown by the Tomcats, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass complete into the end zone. There is a flag at the 37-yard line.
Great route.
How many Heinzes do they have over there in Haywood County?
There's a lot of Hines in Haywood.
Beards too.
Hines, Haywood, Hines, Beard, and Taylor, and Barnes.
We had quite a few fans there knocking Haywood looks like.
Personal foul on the Tomcats and Tigers again.
Another situation
And touchdown.
Touchdown.
of offsetting penalties.
I don't know what these personal fouls are, but there have been a lot of personal foul calls now, but the Tomcats have another touchdown.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
So now it is 26-6.
Penalty against the Tigers results in a Tomcat.
26-10. I mean, excuse me, 26-6. Tomcats going for the extra point, excuse me. It is a no good kick on the extra point. It is 26-6 still.
11 minutes and 53 seconds left in this one. 26-6 Tomcats.
It has gotten out of hand here in Jim Fishew Field. Tigers are prepared to take this kick. The Tomcats came into the game at 2-4, and the Tigers came in at 3-3. Well, it's 11:53 left, and it's a 3-score deficit. Tigers' offense has been stalled as of late. Let's see what they can do, man. Looks like the second half started like the first half started. Tomcats come out and scored 2 quick scores, and that turnover really hurt the Tigers. Short kick. Okay, now there's been several personal foul calls on both teams here recently. Don't know what the refs are seeing or hearing on the field,
Return.
but it's big time. It's been big time. It's been big time. So the Tigers are here on offense.
Ball at the 28-yard line of the Tigers.
11:45 left in the game.
Ripley has it. First down.
In regulation, that is. Because I've seen some crazy things in high school football. The offense could all of a sudden wake up. Let's hope so for the Tiger fans. Okay, he gets Maven in space, and that's something that they haven't been able to do. They haven't been able to get the ball to the athletes in space.
Across the 40 to the 42, and a Tiger first down.
Big time first down for the Tigers. They have to get a shot of something for the offense. They have to see some positivity. The ball has to keep moving. They got to see something going and getting them moving and getting the team elevated. They got to get the morale up. You see guys with their heads down. You got to see them out there ready to make plays and have some confidence. Looks like it's a flag on the play. It's a false start.
Illegal procedure call.
Excuse me, illegal procedure call. Not enough men lined up on the line of scrimmage, I believe. That's where you don't want to go, is backwards. Tigers looking to capitalize off some early success on this drive. They got a first down, but they just lost 5 yards. Let's see what the play call will be. I think they're going to keep it in the air more so than try to run it too much. Moore tries to hit the outside, and he gets a minimal gain. Looks like he might have gotten those 5 yards back. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 12. He got 3 of those.
2nd down, 12.
Now the clock is ticking. There's 10 minutes left. And if the Tigers are going to want to win this game or get back in this game, they got to start going to the air. Because I know for a fact the Tomcats will be looking to run the ball when they get the ball back. That's for sure. You can bank on that. Ross in the shotgun. He's got to get rid of it. Moore drops it. Backwards pass. There's a lateral. The clock keeps running. Looks like they're going in the wrong direction right now. Like, the Tigers really don't look comfortable on offense.
Complete, fumbled, and picked up for the loss.
They're not looking too comfortable out here on offense. I'm not sure what the situation is, why they're looking a little rattled. But the clock is ticking. They're down by 20, 4th quarter. They have to go to the air. It's 2nd and 22. You got to go upfield. Good. Ooh, he almost made him miss, but he gets tripped up. He gets about 5 yards. Great sportsmanship after all these unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. That's good sportsmanship to see by the two teams.
To about the 34-yard line and a 4th down and substantial.
So it wasn't 2nd and 22. It was 3rd and 22, and now it's 4th and 20. So they have to punt the ball here. At least you would think so. I mean, you might as well. I mean, the way that it's a bad snap, it's a bobble snap, and it's a punt, but he gets the punt off. Pretty good punt. Got a fair catch by the Tomcats, and they're going to come out running. And the clock is still running. Oh, it stopped.
It's fair call at about the
Looks like a fair catch on the 35. We are here live. Tiny Knee Stadium, Haywood versus Ripley in football. Score is 26-6. 8 minutes and 42 seconds left. It's the BTSC 365 podcast live. I'm glad you all are rocking with us tonight. If you're a Tigers fan, don't get your head down. You're playoff contenders. We're in the playoffs. You qualify for the playoffs. Next week they will play Covington. Haywood is with the snap. Looks like they have a sub at quarterback, and number 7 for the Tomcats, Alex Evans, with another big game. Looks like he goes for about
down the east side of the field
for another 40-yard gainer. That defense has given up big run after big run, and you can kind of see it on the players' faces. That's what happens in live radio. You can see it on the players' faces on the sidelines. They're a little demoralized. They've been getting ran on. And now the Tomcats are going to try to impose their will. It's 8 minutes left in the game, in the quarter. And instead of throwing the ball or doing anything fancy, they're going to let this clock run down as long as they can. And now it looks like the Tomcats are subbing in and out running backs, putting different people in the backfield. They're giving Evans a spell. He's been running it most of the night. Now they put number 11, Jacoby Swift, in the backfield. Hines hands it off to Swift. He breaks one tackle. He turns it up. And he stays. He went out of bounds. Now you would like, if you're the Tomcats, you want him to stay in bounds.
Tomcat first down.
But that's another first down for the Tomcats, and they are looking to really end this game. You know, you can see the Tigers players on the sidelines, a lot of the heads down. And as a visiting team or a team anywhere, when you can look across the sideline and you can see that your opponent is down and out, you want to end there. You want to end there. And there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Looks like Jacoby Swift comes up limping a little bit.
Swift on the carry, a hold against.
Hold on Haywood. 6 minutes and 58 seconds left in this game. Tigers have gotten gashed, man. That defense has given up a lot of big plays, man. That defense has given up a lot of big plays. And with a tough team like Covington on the schedule for next week, you can be assured that this coaching staff is really going to dial in on this film once they see it. They're going to see where they missed on some things and see what they can do better. But Haywood is looking to put the hammer down right now. Hines keeps it, breaks a few tackles. Ooh, big hit. That is a big hit by... Who is that with that tackle? Looks like number 20 for the Tigers. Sakarian Smith with the tackle.
5-yard line.
Sakarian Smith is a small guy, but he packs a big punch out there. I've seen him make a couple of big tackles.
Second down.
2nd and 2. The clock is still running. Looks like we're approaching the 6-minute mark. Tomcats looking to end this game for him tonight. Hands off to number 7, Evans, and he walks into it there for another Tomcat touchdown.
Goes left, off tackle, and in.
It is now 32-6, and the Tomcats have pretty much sealed them a victory here in Ripley tonight. Both teams are probably looking forward to looking for this next game, because tonight the Tomcats brought the fight. The Tomcats brought the fight tonight. They came to Ripley with a plan. I haven't seen any of the Ripley games this season, but it looks like the Tomcats knew if you can run the ball, you can win this game. And as I stated at the beginning of the game,
will attempt the P-A.
if you can win the battle on the trenches, if you can win the battle in the trenches, you can win the game. They have consistently dominated
These two adjoining counties.
offensive and defensive line.
Tomcats are at 33, Tigers 6.
You heard Mr. Fitzhugh. It's 33-6 in Ripley, and this game is all but finished. It's all over but the crying, as they say. It's all over but the crying. But as I stated earlier, man, the Tigers have qualified for the playoffs, which is great for the team. But tonight's loss, because this will inevitably be a loss. They're down, and it's a demoralizing
Tigers
loss.
prepared to receive the kickoff.
But now is when the moral victories can try to set in. What can you do good in these last 6 minutes to take into next week's game and not make the same mistakes you've been making? Tomcats set to kick it off. Let's see here. It's a low squib type kick. Tigers having trouble. Barm recovers. He makes a move. He gets tackled outside. Tomcats are ready to come out on defense, and the Tigers on offense.
And goes up the sideline.
33-6. Tigers on the 25. Trying to see if they can get to the end zone one more time. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do.
Ball spotted about the 23-yard line.
Ross comes out in the shotgun.
Their own 23-yard line.
He has more in the backfield with him.
Will have the ball. First down.
It is 5:52 left in the quarter. And now the Tigers have to they have to come out here and fight. You can't just lay down. You have to come out here and show, we may take this loss, but we're gonna punch back. Hands off to Moore. He makes one miss. He makes another miss. And he's bottled up by a gang of Tomcats in the backfield. Gang of Tomcats in the backfield. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm seeing fans start to head to their vehicles, trying to beat traffic.
Picks up a yard or two. Second down.
Let's see what goes on here on on second down and 10. Let's see here. Tigers back, another handoff to Moore on the outside, and he is bottled up again. He is bottled up one more time.
Left. Short game. Another couple.
Short gain is 4 minutes and 45 seconds now. And it looks like the Tigers are gonna let the clock keep running. Haywood is up 33-6. And Ripley is back to snap it on 3rd and 6. Ross takes the snap. He drops back, he holds on, and it's another Tomcat sack. This time there's a fumble, and the Tomcats recover the fumble for another Tiger turnover, and the Tomcats have found their groove. The Tomcats have found their groove. You know,
And with 4:13 in this game,
there was
Tomcats
once
take over deep in Tiger territory.
there was someone named Shawty Low who said, "Oh Lord, I done found my swag." And that's what the Tomcats have done tonight. They have found their swag. The Tomcats have found their swag against the Tigers. Shout out to Shawty Low, R.I.P. Shawty Low. Well, it must be two sides. That's what happened tonight. It must be two sides. It must be two sides.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Tigers start over right here against a team just south of the Hatchet.
This is gonna be one for
It
the
starts at 7 p.m. Get here a little early and get you some of that
One for the
concession
books.
food down from the concession stand in the northwest corner of Tiny Knee Stadium. Beautiful fall evening for football.
It was a beautiful night,
The field
but it was a nightmarish ending for the team.
September. We appreciate the Green Team. We appreciate the Ripley Fire Department, Ripley Police Department, Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department, the Rescue Squad, all the medical personnel for their support for Ripley High School and Ripley High School athletics.
4 minutes left. Tomcats take over on in the fourth quarter. They're whooping us so much, I thought it was fourth down. It's first down for the Tomcats. He drops back to pass and catch, and another Tomcat touchdown. They're just pouring it on now.
Slant pass
They're just pouring it on now.
from the left, caught and scored.
They are pouring it on. It is 39-6. 39-6. 39-6. That, my friends, is what we like to call a blowout. It's tough it's tough, but sometimes you got to take that. Sometimes you got to take that. It is 40-6
It's 40
in a good old-fashioned
to 6. 4 minutes and
Whoop
7
it.
seconds remain. Coach.
Haywood really found that swag for real. Haywood came to Ripley, and at 2-4, the record is 2-4, but they lost against some pretty good schools.
Haywood.
Pretty good schools.
Wonderful crowd for the Tigers. Good atmosphere. And not a pretty night for football.
The weather is good, but the score is bad here in Ripley. With 4 minutes left, the Tigers have to muster up something. They have to muster up something to get this team feeling good about themselves. Give the fans something to cheer for. The cheerleaders are cheering their hearts out. The fans are cheering their hearts out, but it's only so much you can do when you're on the sideline.
All right. You got perfect. You got blockers.
Let's see here. You know, that's another good return. Another good return.
Tigers to their own 30 from the 30-yard line with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in this one. Your Ripley Tigers will have it first down.
First down for the Tigers to start this. 4 minutes left in the game.
Crowder, quarterback for the Tigers.
The Tigers take the snap. They made a move at quarterback, it looks like. Looks like they put, who they have running quarterback right now? Number 10, Hunter Crowder.
35-yard line.
So they
34, second down.
They take Ross out the game, the senior, and they put the wide receiver, Hunter Crowder, the junior wide receiver / linebacker in to play quarterback. Looks like they took the starters out. I don't see Moore on the field anymore either. It is 40-6. Hand off to Smith. He's up the middle. Big run for Smith. But I believe the Tigers know that it's just time to look on to next week.
Down.
The Tigers, yeah, they're letting the clock run down. And right now, I believe the coaches are really wanting to start game planning for Covington. This is one of those games where you throw the tape away. You don't want to see this one again. You don't want to see this.
Tiger ball carrier rumbles for the first down.
You do not want to see this. You know, you go to the locker room, you tell them, hey, let's get ready for next week, fellas. Let's get ready for next week. It's 2.5 minutes left. Crowder takes a snap. It's a handoff to Smith. Smith is wrapped up in the backfield. He takes a couple of big hits from number 26, Terrian Wilkes, and number 91, Jerwin Young. I believe Ripley just wants to play keep away. It's 40-6. They know Haywood would try to score again. They know. They know. They know. Hunter Crowder picks up the bad snap and he hits the edge and he takes a big hit. He took a big hit and he popped up though. He popped up. He popped up.
Run right.
And he stayed in bounds. He did that on purpose because the clock keeps running. The clock keeps running. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. They're ready to go. And they tell me up here in the booth they're ready to go too. It's been a fun night though. It's been a fun night. I've been happy to be back in my alma mater. It's been a while. Never got a chance to broadcast the game here in school, so I'm happy I could come back and do that. But I'm disappointed and hurt a little bit that it has to be under these circumstances. But next week we get Covington, another big time rival. 15 minutes up the road, not even 15 really. And the clock is winding down. There's 45 seconds left. It's 3rd and 10. Ripley will be falling.
Just okay. So they might score 21 points. Yeah.
Let's see what's going on now.
Have to score 24.
He threw it out to number. Who is this? They got someone hurt out there. Gage Barnum is holding his arm, wrist area. Is that Gage?
Injured on the play.
Is that 15? No, that's 15.
Tries to go back.
Cody Stanley. That's 15. Cody Stanley, who seems to be injured.
First down. 15. Cody Barnes.
Yes,
Cody Farmer standing play. Cody Stanley.
Cody Stanley hurt on that one. There's 21 seconds left. Crowder keeps it. He weaves. He takes on a big hit. He's showing some fight at the end of the game, but it's 13 seconds. Did the Tigers take a timeout? Did the Tigers take a timeout?
First down. Timeout. Tigers.
The Tigers took a timeout with 13 seconds left, down 40-6. You know what? I know I'm on the radio, but I'm just gonna say this. They need to stop that. But you don't give up. But it's not giving up. You just realizing that it's the end. But you want to end on a positive note. You want to try to get some points. As a touchdown, that is. You hadn't seen the end zone since Moore got his call back. I understand what you're doing. You want to go into next week on a positive thing. No, the lasting impression is the last thing is the most important thing. Like, what's the last thing you saw? Well, we saw a touchdown. Well, you feel good about yourself, but the last thing you saw is 40-6. It's gonna be a long week. It's just gonna be a long week. Crowder back to take this snap. You can't get the timeouts back anyway. You can't take them with you. He goes out, looks like a little screen. He throws it up, and nobody there to get that. Nobody there to get that.
Pass into the end zone, incomplete.
8 seconds. Looked like they were gonna do a little QB option there. He had an option. He didn't want to take a sack, so he threw it up to see if somebody was back there, but nobody was there. No one was there. So if you're the Tigers, do you just hand it off and end this game, or do you take another shot? You took a timeout for a reason, so I think they're going to take another shot. Let's see. No, he's going to run. Let's just run and get it over with. Don't go out of bounds. Stay in bounds. There you go. 3 seconds, 2, 1. That is the end of the ball game. The Tigers.
Between these two teams.
The Tigers will drop and fall to the Tomcats.
Final score: Haywood
40-6.
6.
The ball game is over, or is it over? What are they doing? Did they take a timeout? Did they take a timeout? It looks like the coach may have taken a timeout.
Quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, in the stands next week, Tigers will read.
No, they didn't take a timeout.
Best wishes
Well,
to
look.
Haywood the rest of the year, and Tigers have another shot at it next week.
It looks like it's over with. Again, it was a great game. It was a great game. Let me not say it was a great game. It was a nice try by the Tigers. It was a nice try by the Tigers. They came out flat tonight. Next week they get Covington. They take this loss 40-6. It was a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, but I'm gonna have my cameraman zoom to the field right now so you can see this good sportsmanship at the end of the game. They all shake hands. It's all purple and white on the field. Nothing but love. We're 25 miles apart. It's great to see the players shake hands and come together at the end of the game.
From the third oldest field in West Tennessee, I bid you good night.
And all you can do is go to next week. And I did not know that this was the third oldest field in West Tennessee. Appreciate that, Mr. Fisher. I got some good nuggets right there.
Covington, Halls, Ripley.
Covington, Halls, and Ripley. Well, Mr. Fisher, it was my pleasure to share the booth with you tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This has been the BTSC 365 podcast, live from Ripley, Tennessee, Jim Fisher Field, Tiny Niche Stadium. On behalf of the class of 2006, I'm Chris, a.k.a. Big. We'll catch y'all next time. Covington and Ripley next year. You all be easy. Be out. Be safe.